and to the Holy One of Israel, because he had glorified thee.
See? So it's going to be slavery in the kingdom, and we're going to have all the silver and the gold. See? Go ahead.
And the sons of strangers,
The other nations, go ahead.
shall build up thy walls,
See? Go ahead.
and their kings shall minister unto thee.
Be servants, wait hand and foot. Go ahead.
For in my wrath I smote thee,
Yep, he smoked the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
So who is he going to have mercy on? Give me Isaiah 14th chapter. Oh, what you got? 60. Who is he going to have mercy on? Let's see.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1.
Yeah, start at the top. Go ahead.
For YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI will have mercy on Jacob,
There you go. There go the mercy. Go ahead.
and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
Let's talk about Israelites, because when you look up the word stranger there, it goes back to Moses' son, Gershom. But when you look it up, it goes into the word Gar. And the word Gar goes back to Moses' son, Gershom. Okay? Because he was a stranger in another land. Go ahead.
And they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob,
Go ahead.
and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI for servants and handmaids.
They're talking about the other nations. See? Gonna be slavery in the kingdom. Go ahead.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
See? So roles gonna be reversed. You know, after America get destroyed and 2/3 get wiped out and Esau get brought down, it's gonna be a role reversal. Okay? We're gonna take Esau land, okay, the land that he had in the ancient world, okay? When you look at an ancient map, and we're gonna have Ammon and Moab land. When you look at an ancient map, okay, in the ancient world, the biblical map, in the ancient world, where Ammon and Moab was, and Esau was, we're gonna take all that. We're gonna control all that. Okay, go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Shall rule over their oppressors. It's gonna be rulership in the kingdom. Okay? That's what it's gonna be. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage.
See? No more slavery. Go ahead.
Wherein thou hast made to serve.
See? You know? What's up on that? Alright, that's it on that. So we're gonna jump to Revelation 2 and 26. Because this is in the New Testament. Right? Let's see who the world ended, because Jesus said if he with slavery being in the kingdom. Okay? Revelation 2 and 26.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
See what you got? Because it's going to be set thrones. Okay? It's going to be set thrones in the nation of Israel. Okay? And what I want to do, if it's possible, bro, look up the word power there. Because it's going to be set thrones in the nation of Israel. It's going to be different levels, man. Okay? But all Israel going to be royalty, but within the nation of Israel, it's going to be different levels, man. Okay? And no other nation is going to be above the children of Israel. Okay? So having a brother look up the word power there in Revelation 2 and 26.
This is Strong's G 1849. exousia, and it says the power of rule or government,
See?
the power of him whose will and commandments must be submitted to by other and obeyed.
See? So we're going to have that influence, that power to push forth the statute, laws, and commandments, and these people are going to obey. We're going to have that authority. You got anything else in there?
Man, there's a lot in here.
Whatever's edifying.
It says,
If you can bring it out.
it says authority over mankind,
See that? Rulership, man. Go ahead.
the power of judicial decisions
Yep.
of authorities to manage domestic affairs.
So the statute, laws, and commandments, see, the Most High, YAHAWASHI, have raised up the men you see teaching on these streets, and have given them the heads up. So we into the statute, laws, and commandments of the Bible. Because what? We're the future kings. We the future rulers. So we showing you, breaking down the scriptures, okay, what's finna come to pass and who the next to rule. And we got the heads up through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI by his mercy to get into the scriptures, because that's the next law. These are the next laws that's going to be governed in the next world after America be destroyed. See? We already got the heads up. The rest of these people blinded. See? Go ahead.
It says the leading and more powerful among created beings, superior to men, spiritual potence.
Yeah. Yeah. See that? So we're going to have that power, man. You see, to govern the earth, man. We already got the heads up on the statute, laws, and commandments, man. We're striving towards the future, trying our best to please YAHAWASHI. Okay? Praying that he continue to have mercy on us and keep faith and don't take the Holy Spirit from us, man. Because the future of this world and the way the next world going to be governed is going to be governed by statute, laws, and commandments, which that power is going to be bestowed upon the elect of Israel first. And it's going to be set thrones, and it's going to be different levels in the kingdom of heaven. But it's going to be slaves. So go back. What we were.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Right, so it's going to be set thrones in the nation of Israel, okay? To govern, we're going to have that power to influence, that spiritual potence, to influence the world, okay? Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Who is that talking about rule with a rod of iron? The other nation, because the statute, laws, and commandments not going to be in their inward part, so they're going to be going off left and right. So, since the law is going to be in our inward parts, we're going to have that power, that authority to push it forth, and that's how the earth's going to be governed, okay? We're going to rule them with a rod of iron because they're going to be going off, man. See that? Go ahead.
It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Yep.
To shivers, even as I received of my Father.
See? So these nations, 17 nations, belong to YAHAWASHI, belong to YAHAWASHI. So we joint heirs, and we're going to get the same inheritance of YAHAWASHI. So these 17 nations going to belong to the nation of Israel. See that? And we're going to have that power to push that law forth while everybody else is going off outside of the nation of Israel, man. They're going to continue to go off. But Esau Edom, so-called white man, he ain't gonna never get it right. That's why he gonna be wiped out as a people. So finish that. Unless you got something else.
No, I was just looking up the word shivers. And the regular Google says to shake slightly and uncomfortably as a result of being cold, frightened, or excited.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Shook.
Yeah, they're gonna be shook. See that? By that power, man. By that authority, man. They're going to be shooken by that power and that authority, man. Just give it to the nation of Israel from on high. See? Their spiritual potency. See? So, give me, that's it on that? Particular verse?
Yeah.
Okay. What I want to do is go to Obadiah 18. What I want to do is go to Obadiah 18 and show where Esau Edom was going to be wiped out of the people. But I'm going to read this too.
You said 118?
Yeah, Obadiah verse 18.
Okay. This
Hold
is...
on. Let me read this right here. Oh, no, go ahead. It's like it, bro. That's my fault. Go ahead.
All right, this is Obadiah, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for YAHAWAH by SHAM YAHAWASHI has spoken it.
Read it again.
All right, this is Obadiah, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for YAHAWAH by SHAM YAHAWASHI has spoken it.
Yeah, because Esau Edom ain't gonna never get it right.
Nah.
They ain't gonna never get it right. Okay? The scriptures tell you that they ain't gonna never get it right. Okay? So read that one more time for me again.
All right, this is Obadiah, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for YAHAWAH by SHAM YAHAWASHI has spoken.
So Esau Edom is gonna be wiped out as a people. Okay? After they serve 1,000 years in the kingdom. They'll be completely wiped out, okay, as a people. But to prove my point that Esau Edom ain't gonna never get it right when it comes to the statute, laws, and commandments, okay? It's Isaiah 26 and 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. So if you look up that word favor, it goes into mercy, and understanding the statute, laws, and commandments and being able to apply it, that's mercy. Okay? So it said, this Isaiah 26 and 10, let favor, meaning mercy, be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness, in the kingdom, will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. So Esau is not going to be able to apply the statute, laws, and commandments. That's why he's going to have to be wiped out as a people. He ain't going to never get it right, man. So the Most High can't show him mercy to where he will be able to understand the statute, laws, and commandments. Because he's created to be the wicked, and he's going to continually go off. He ain't going to never get it right. So the Most High just said, look, you tried to wipe my people out, the nation of Israel, I'm going to wipe you out as a people. You ain't going to never get the statute, laws, and commandments right as a people. You ain't going to get it right. Okay? So we'll be going back to Isaiah 60. Start at 10.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10.
Go ahead.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
Meaning the other nations. Go ahead.
and their kings shall minister unto thee.
These servants gonna wait on us hand and foot like slaves. Go ahead.
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Which is the nation of Israel, because we read it in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Right? Go ahead.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually,
See? Thy gates shall be open continually. Okay, go ahead.
they shall not be shut day nor night,
They shall not be shut day or night, man. Okay, go ahead.
that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles,
The forces of the Gentiles, meaning the other nations. Okay? The forces of the Gentiles. The Gentiles is talking about the other nations, the 17 nations. So we're going to look up that word forces right there. Right? Let's find out what the word forces means. Because it's wise to look up words. When you look up words, it brings the scripture out more. Okay? We was taught that by the elders and apostles of GMS on down. You know, the apostles taught us that. Look up words, man. Okay? You must look up words. So we're gonna look up the word forces right there. Because you think it means one thing and it means another thing. Okay? Forces, you would think that's talking about military might.
Right.
You know, in this world, all the forces, yeah, we're gonna have their military might. Yeah, see? But we're gonna look up that word in the Hebrew, find out what it means. You know, Jake, in the world, man, that's talking about the Air Force, man. You see? Yeah, we're gonna have their Air Force.
it says, this is Strong's H2428. Chayil, and it's wealth.
See? See that? The wealth, man. So their riches, man. Their gold and their silver and their resources, man. See that? So read it again.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 11.
Go ahead.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
The wealth of the Gentiles, the other nations, man. So all the wealth of these other nations is coming to the nation of Israel, man. Who don't want that, man? Who don't want that, man? Matter of fact, hold that and give me John, the 14th chapter. John, the 14th chapter. Start at the top.
All right, this is John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High. Believe also in me.
Come on, go ahead.
In my Father's house are many mansions.
When you deal with that word mansions, okay, that goes in the planets, man. The spheres, man.